Let's talk about Mark Cuban, a man who doesn't just play the game, he changes it. You know him from Shark Tank, but his story is way bigger than TV. Cuban grew up in a working-class Pittsburgh family, no silver spoon, just grit. As a kid, he hustled for every dollar, always looking for the next opportunity. He's not just a billionaire, he's a self-made force who built his empire from scratch. Cuban's journey proves you don't have to start rich to finish big. He saw opportunity where others saw obstacles, and he never waited for luck. From selling garbage bags as a kid to sleeping on apartment floors, he's lived the grind. What sets him apart? Relentless work ethic, sharp instincts, and the guts to take risks. When you see Cuban, don't just see the billionaire, see the hustler who never stopped moving forward. His story is a blueprint for anyone with a dream and the drive to chase it. That's the real Mark Cuban proof that hustle beats luck every time. Cuban's hustle started early. He wanted new basketball shoes, so he sold garbage bags door to door at age 12. He didn't wait for handouts, he created his own opportunities. In college, he bartended, gave dance lessons, and chased every side hustle. After graduation, he moved to Dallas with almost nothing, sharing a cramped apartment and working odd jobs. Fired from his first software sales job, he didn't sulk, he started Micro Solutions. He taught himself everything about computers, solved real problems for clients, and built the company from the ground up. Cuban sold Micro Solutions for millions, but that was just his warm-up. Every odd job, every setback, every late night, those were lessons, not failures. He learned to sell, to adapt, and to bet on himself. Cuban's story is about turning small ideas into big paydays through relentless effort. He proved that resilience and hustle can turn a kid selling garbage bags into a multimillionaire. For Cuban, the grind never stops, it only gets bigger. His journey is a masterclass in betting on yourself. If you're willing to outwork everyone, you can build something from nothing. And for Cuban, this was just the beginning. After selling Micro Solutions, Cuban didn't slow down, he went digital. He co-founded AudioNet, later Broadcast.com, streaming live sports and events online before anyone else. The company exploded during the dot-com boom, and Yahoo bought it for $5.7 billion in stock. That deal made Cuban a billionaire overnight. Next move? He bought the struggling Dallas Mavericks in 2000. Cuban transformed the team, investing in players, fans, and facilities. His passion paid off. The Mavericks won the NBA championship in 2011. But Cuban wasn't done disrupting industries. He launched Mark Cuban Cost Plus Drug Company to tackle high prescription drug prices. By cutting out middlemen, he made generic drugs affordable and transparent. Cuban's not just chasing profits, he's solving real problems. From tech to sports to healthcare, he's always looking for the next big challenge. He's a game changer, not just a businessman. Cuban's story is about seeing what's possible and making it real. That's how you build a legacy. Cuban's fortune wasn't luck, it was strategy. He started with Micro Solutions, sold it for $6 million, and reinvested every dollar. The Broadcast.com sale to Yahoo was perfectly timed at the peak of the dot-com bubble. Cuban protected his wealth by hedging Yahoo stock, locking in billions before the crash. He bought the Mavericks for $285 million, turning a losing team into a billion-dollar franchise. Cuban doesn't just buy assets, he builds them up. On Shark Tank, he's invested millions in startups, from snacks to tech gadgets. Not every bet wins, but the big ones pay off huge. Cuban diversifies, spreading risk and multiplying his income streams. He's always looking for the next big winner. The lesson? Invest smart, protect your gains, and keep building. Cuban's empire is the result of relentless reinvestment and calculated risk. He's proof that billionaires aren't born, they're built, one smart move at a time. His story is about turning every opportunity into a stepping stone. That's how you win the money game. Want to win in business? Listen to Cuban's rules. First, sales cures all. If you're making sales, you can fix almost any problem. Focus on selling, not just dreaming. Second, solve real problems. Don't chase trends. Find pain points and fix them. Cuban's Cost Plus Drugs is about making medicine affordable, not just making money. Third, embrace new ideas and technology. Stay curious, keep learning, and adapt fast. He made his fortune by spotting trends early and diving in. Fourth, outwork everyone. Ideas are easy. Execution is everything. Cuban says, work like someone's trying to take it all away from you. Effort is the one thing you control. You don't need to be the smartest or richest, just the hardest worker. That's what separates winners from losers. Cuban's rules are simple, but they work. In 2025, Cuban's focus is on impact, not just income. His main mission, Mark Cuban Cost Plus Drug Company, fighting for affordable healthcare. He's shaking up the industry, making real change for millions. Cuban's still the face of the Mavericks, even after selling a majority stake. The team's success is part of his legacy. He turned them into champions. His investment portfolio is massive, spanning tech, media, health and more. Through Shark Tank and beyond, he mentors the next generation of entrepreneurs. Cuban's not a politician, but he's vocal on business, tech, and policy. He uses his platform to challenge the status quo and push for innovation. Cuban's influence goes far beyond business. He's a public figure who stirs the pot. He's always looking for the next big problem to solve. For Cuban, success means making a difference. That's what drives him now. So why does Mark Cuban's story matter? He's proof you don't need wealth or Ivy League degrees to make it big. What you need is relentless work ethic, curiosity, and the guts to bet on yourself. Cuban's journey shows the American dream is real, but you have to earn it. He teaches us to solve real problems, create value, and stay adaptable. Cuban's always looking ahead, ready to pivot and seize new opportunities. His passion for what he does inspires everyone around him. Success isn't just about money, it's about loving the game and outworking the competition. Cuban's legacy is more than his billions. It's the example he sets. He's bold, innovative, and never afraid to take risks. With hustle and vision, you can change your life, and maybe the world. That's the lesson in Cuban's story. For anyone with a dream, it's a playbook worth following.